What's up, guys? So, first video of the new year, and as you can see from the title, I'm going to be doing my top favorites from 2017. I've only got 15 picked out, along with a few honorable mentions, and it's not because I thought that this year didn't have as good releases as last year, because I think last year I had 20, along with a few honorable mentions, but I just didn't listen to as many 2017 albums. I don't know, what can I say? So yeah, I mean, I didn't listen to as many 2017 releases, so you know, it is what it is. But okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and start with the honorable mentions. I have 3 honorable mentions. I don't own all of the albums, so you know, but the ones that I do have, I'm gonna actually show. All right, so first honorable mention is Belle Witch with Mirror Reaper. I actually just picked this up the other day at my local record store. Damn good album. If you're not familiar with Belle Witch, I guess they're classified as funeral doom. They're from the States. I don't remember which state specifically, but yeah. And I believe this is their 3rd album, maybe 4th, I don't know. I'm not super familiar with these guys. But yeah, I mean, everybody was just praising the fuck out of this album, and I finally decided to listen to it, and I was like, damn, this is really good. I mean, I'm not like super crazy about doom metal, but this is some good shit. And this shit's like, I think it's like just under an hour and a half long, something like that. I could be off. There's only 2 tracks, but goddamn, great stuff. If you like funeral doom or just doom metal in general, and you have not heard Mirror Reaper, you're missing out. So yeah, Belle Witch, Mirror Reaper. Okay, second honorable mention. I don't own this one because, well, the CD is out, but I ordered the vinyl, and the vinyl I don't think is shipping out until February. It was supposed to be January, but now they're saying it's February. I just got an email the other day, and I was like, are you fucking shitting me? So yeah, is the new Takei album, Kong Vinter. And let's just get this out of the way, because I'll have at least one moron in the comments bitching about the way I say Takei. Toki, Takei, take. There you go. I've said it literally every single way you can fucking say it. So please don't leave no bullshit in the comments. It's pronounced Tiki, Taki, Toki. Oh my god, I swear every single video I make where I show a Takei album, there's always one person that's like, it's pronounced this way. No, it's pronounced that way. Oh my god, oh my god, okay, you know what, I'm getting off topic, but yeah. So yeah, it's Host's newest effort under Takei. Great album. It's basically everything you would expect from Takei. Great riffs, great atmosphere. Not really a whole lot I can say about it. It's definitely better than the last Takei album. It's not one of his best, but it's better than the last album for sure. And it's definitely worth checking out if you're a fan, or you know, if you and just, you know, Norwegian black metal in general, if you're a fan. So yeah, definitely go check out the new Takei album, Kong Vinter. Alright, and the third honorable mention is Wolves in the Throne Room with Thrice Woven. Really good album. I really enjoyed this album. This album actually really impressed the hell out of me. It almost made it into my top 15, but in the end, I ended up pulling it out, but I still wanted to make sure it at least made the honorable mentions list. So yes, great stuff. I highly recommend checking this out if you haven't. For fans of atmospheric black metal, Wolves in the Throne Room, Thrice Woven. Sorry about that. My dog decided to start being obnoxious. Fuck. Right in the middle of the video, so had to cut it back there. So yeah, just finished honorable mentions. Now we will go to the actual top 15. Got the list pulled up on my computer over here. Okay, so I just got these in alphabetical order because I was not going to waste time trying to put this shit in an actual order. So yeah, number one, or the first one, is Azeroth with In Extremis. So if you're not familiar with Azeroth, they're a Polish Black Death band. I don't really hear too many people talk about them. Pretty, they're kind of, I guess I would say underrated. As like I said, I don't hear anybody ever talk about them. Definitely one of the more underrated bands in the Black Death scene. And I've said before that the Black Death scene is a hit or miss for me. I would say, in my opinion, about 95% of Black Death bands are complete and utter shit. There is nothing inspiring about their music. It is just the same shit over and over again. But Azeroth does Black Death right. I highly recommend you check out everything by them. Just great band. And they definitely deserve some more recognition. So, as I said, definitely go check out their new album, In Extremis. I still need to pick that up. Just haven't gotten around to it yet. So yeah. Next one is, of course, Drawing the Light with Varkalasi Rising. Just Drawing the Light, doing Drawing the Light. Not really much needs to be said about this. Great album. Definitely not better than the last full length, which was From the Abyss. But when I ranked Drawing the Light's discography, not too long ago, I definitely put this higher up on the list. Because this is a really, really good album. I would say the standout track for me is Nosferatu. I really, really like that track. But just overall, great album. It's what Drawing the Light is fucking known for. Just great fucking melancholic, vampiric black metal. So, yeah. Drawing the Light, Varkalasi Rising. And for those of you that don't know, the vinyl version is coming out on Iron Bonehead next year. So, yeah, looking forward to that. Alright, next one. This one, I don't know if the CD is available yet. I'm sure it is, but my vinyl pre-order just shipped out the other day. So I'll be getting that in real soon. So yeah, so next one is Aldemar with A Dark Forgotten Past. So Aldemar, if you're not familiar with them, are a epic atmospheric black metal band from Norway, I think. Either Norway or Sweden. I'm pretty sure from Norway, though. I'm about 90% sure about that. A Dark Forgotten Past is his second album. And I believe it's a one-man project. I don't know. But yeah, if you like epic atmospheric black metal in general, if you're a fan of Caladan Brood and, summoning and shit like that, you will love Aldemar. The new album, A Dark Forgotten Past, is just as good as the first album, which was shit. What was it called? I'm drawing a blank. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, was just as good as the first album. Fucking loved it. Can't wait till I get the record in the mail. You guys will be seeing it in a future update. So yeah, definitely go check that one out if you haven't. That's Aldemar, A Dark Forgotten Past. And right there, prime example why you don't do your end of the year lists early, because that album didn't come out until the 1st of December. There was, people that were doing their end of the year lists back in November, and I was like, dude, we're not even through the month of December. Why the fuck are people doing their, it's like, you got a whole month, where all this great music could come out, and you're doing your end of the year list early. I don't know. And the next album is another prime example. So next album is Goat Blood with Hate Division. Goat Blood is a black metal band from Australia. Hate Division is their second full length. As I said, they just released it for streaming last month. Probably about halfway through the month is when they released it. The CDs are available for pre-order right now. I think they'll be going out probably sometime within the next few weeks, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, Goat Blood, great band, just great fucking raw, riffy black metal, fucking amazing riffs. Like their first album that came out in 2016, Defiance and Intolerance, great album. And then this album, they kicked it up about 10 times, you know, like they kicked the riffs up about 10 times, you know, better. And holy shit, it blew me away. I can't wait till I get that CD in the mail. Such a great album. So yeah, if you haven't checked out Goat Blood, definitely do so. Great band. Hate Division is a fucking fantastic album. So yeah, Goat Blood, Hate Division. Next album. This one, I already know this one's going to be on a lot of people's end of the year lists. The new Goat Moon, Stella Polaris. Yeah, I really don't need to say shit about this. It's Goat Moon doing Goat Moon. And I'm probably in the minority, but I actually really like that last track. Well, it isn't listed on here, but it's a hidden track. But yeah, I mean, pretty much everybody that has talked about this album has shat all over that track, but I really like it. You know, fuck me, right? So, you know, yeah. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it's Goat Moon. If you've ever liked anything by Goat Moon, you will have no problem liking this album. You know, so, yeah. Goat Moon, Stella Polaris. Speaks for itself, man. Okay, next one. Alrighty. Next up, we got some, I guess I would call these guys symphonic black metal. Symphonic black metal, melodic black metal. I guess it goes hand in hand with this band. This is Legacy of Emptiness with Over the Past. This is a band from Black Lion Records. Excellent band. I think these guys are from Norway, I think. Either Norway or Sweden. I can't remember. So, yeah. But yeah, this is their debut album. Excellent stuff. Like I said, it's symphonic black metal, but it's symphonic black metal done right. It doesn't get all up your ass with the fucking keyboards and synths and shit. Great stuff. Highly recommend checking this band out. I definitely look forward to seeing what this band does in the future, and hopefully Black Lion Records will be able to do a vinyl press of this at some point. So, yeah. That's Legacy of Emptiness with Over the Past. Okay, what's next? Next one. So the next one is not an album, it's an EP. So, yeah, I think it's the only EP I have on this list, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is. But I really wanted to include this because this is one of my favorite releases of 2017. This is Mist of Misery with Shackles of Life. So yeah, I think I just showed this in my last collection update, but if you're not familiar with them, they're from Sweden. This is they released 2 EPs in 2017. This was the first one they released. These guys kind of blend symphonic black metal with DSBM. It's pretty unique. As I had said before, I don't really see a whole lot of bands that do that or attempt that. And these guys do a good job of that. So, and again, another Black Lion Records band. And Black Lion Records is just a phenomenal record label. If you have not checked out that label, you are missing out on some great stuff. I'm telling you. I've discovered so many great bands from checking out that label. So yeah. And Mist of Misery is phenomenal. Just an excellent band. So yeah. If the thought of combining symphonic black metal and DSBM interests you, definitely go check out Mist of Misery. So yeah, Mist of Misery, Shackles of Life. Alright, next one. And I'll be flat out honest, I haven't watched anybody's end of the year list videos yet. None. So, I have no idea what other people put on their lists. Next one. New Nargoth album. This is Era of Threnody. Fucking amazing album. This is definitely better than the past couple of Nargoth albums. I would say this is probably his best full length since the third album, which I can't remember what it's called or even how it's pronounced off the top of my head. So yeah, but yes, fantastic album. Definitely one of the best black metal albums to come out this year. If you haven't heard the new Nargoth, fucking check it out. Great album. Awesome. And I'm seeing Nargoth in May. I'll be going to day 2 of Invoking Black Death Fest in Chicago. Nargoth is headlining the Saturday. Literally the only reason why I'm going is because I want to see Nargoth before I die. And it's his first US show. So, yeah. But yeah, definitely go check out the new Nargoth. That was Era of Threnody. Next one. This is Nyle Invocation with Chthonian Twilight Ritual. This is their debut full length. This is an underground project or an independent. This is not something that's very well known. The main guy behind this project, I think his name is his stage name is it's Deathwalker. A long time ago, well, not too long ago, I would say about a year ago or so, he generously sent me a copy of Nyle Invocation's first demo. I really liked it, so I continued to pay attention to this band, and they just put out their first full length in 2017. Great stuff. I'm not sure if Judas Iscariot was a huge influence for this project, but in my opinion, this bleeds Judas Iscariot worship, which is perfect for me because you guys know how much I love Judas Iscariot. So I fucking love this album. He also released another demo too, called Disease and Solitude, which is also really good. I believe this CD is sold out on the Bandcamp, but you should be able to buy a digital copy. So I know most people would rather have a CD, but I don't know. Like I said, you'll have to check the Bandcamp. Don't take my word for it. And the last track on here, well, second to last track, is a Moonblood cover. They do My Evil Soul, which is great. They did a really good job. So yeah, if that gives you, an incentive to go check this out, then goddamn, man, do it. So yeah, Nyle Invocation, Chthonian Twilight Ritual. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Definitely go check them out. Great band. Definitely looking forward to what they do in the future. Okay, next. And this is another one, much like Goat Moon, that I believe probably ended up on a lot of people's end of the year lists. Actually, no, I take that back. I watched Wyatt's end of the year list. That's the only one I've watched so far. I take that back. I lied earlier. But yeah, I know he had this one in there. Nocturnal Mortem, Verity. Basically everything that Nocturnal Mortem is best known for is present in this album. I would say they definitely went more on the, how do I put it? I don't want to say they went more on the symphonic side. Just kind of less black metal-ish on this album, but it's still a great album. Like I said, it's still, everything that Nocturnal Mortem is best known for. So if you like Nocturnal Mortem and you haven't checked this out, then definitely do so. It won't be a waste of your time. So, yeah. Nocturnal Mortem, Verity. Probably have to make another video and do some editing because my phone's probably gonna die soon. So yeah. All right, next album. Next album is the new Nort with Endelict. I don't know how to pronounce that. Nort. But yeah, if you're not familiar with Nort, they are a black metal / funeral doom band from Denmark. Great band. I wanted to get a copy of their of that album on vinyl, but I slept on it because I didn't think it was gonna sell out, and it did. So I think they just posted on their Facebook page the other day that they're gonna do a repress. So I'm looking forward to that, so I can actually get a copy. But yes, again, Nort. The new album is basically everything, you know, that Nort is known for. It's great, you know. It's more on the funeral doom side, but it's still got that black metal influence. Not really much else to say. Highly recommend checking it out if you haven't. It's great stuff. So yeah, definitely go check out the new Nort. Endelict. However the fuck you're supposed to pronounce that, I don't know. Alright. Next one is Pelorian with Obsidian Arc. So yeah, this is John Hum from Agalok. This is his new project, debut album. Great stuff. I would say this is, in my opinion, this is better than Serpent in the Sphere. Yeah, it's definitely better than Serpent in the Sphere, but it's not. I don't think it's better than Marrow of the Spirit, but this is a really good album. It still has that Agalok influence. It's more black metal, you know, than yeah, it's definitely more black metal than Agalok, but it is a really, really good album. It's fantastic. By the Light of the Black Sun and Dark as the River of Man are definitely the two best tracks. So if you're an Agalok fan and you have not checked this album out for whatever reason, definitely do so. So yeah, that's Pelorian, Obsidian Arc. Next one, and this is the only thrash metal album I have on this list. I mean, thrash metal, I just don't think there's a lot of good thrash metal albums that come out anymore. I mean, a lot of these bands from the 80s, I just don't think they're putting out as good as thrash albums as they were back then. I don't know, but goddamn, this album was fucking great. Alright, so yeah, just like I said, phone ran out of memory. It is what it is. Alright, so yeah. Next one, Tankard, One Foot in the Grave. But yeah, as I was saying, there's just a lot of these thrash bands from the 80s that are putting out the new albums now. They're just not as good. But the new Tankard is fucking great. This is better than most of those newer most of those albums that the you know 80s thrash bands are putting out now. In my opinion, this is better than the newest Anthrax, the newest Megadeth, the newest Slayer, the newest Metallica, the newest Testament. You know, just all those fucking bands. This album's better than all those. Great thrash. Just like I said, there's just not a lot. I mean, in general, there's just not a lot of good thrash that comes out nowadays. You know, I mean, and I hate to say it, but it's true. You know, if you disagree, well then, too fucking bad. It's just my opinion. So yeah, great album. Like I said, if you like your old school thrash, just staying true to the roots. Great riffs, great songwriting. Go check out Tankard, One Foot in the Grave. Great album. Alright, got a couple more left. Next one, this is Vampiric Blood with Howling and Candlelight. Their second full length. I believe these guys are from Finland. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. Not really a whole lot to say about this. It kind of reminds me of Drawing the Light, but at the same time it doesn't. I mean, I know I've said it in another video, and I really hate to say it, but it's basically what it is. It's fucking vampiric black metal. So, yeah, just, you need to check this out if you haven't. That's all I'm going to say. So, yeah. Vampiric Blood, Howling and Candlelight. Okay, last one. And I also assume this one is was probably on a lot of people's end of the year lists as well. So yeah. And a great album to end the video with. White Death with their self-titled debut album. Holy shit. So yeah, again, this is an album I don't really need to say too much about. It was getting huge praise all throughout 2017. I saw White Death live in New York back in November. It was a fucking, oh my god, it was such a good show. It was one of the best shows I've ever been to. They were so fucking good. Goddamn. Just, they were better live than on the fucking album. Let's just put it that way. So yeah. But goddamn, man, if you love your Finnish black metal and you have not checked out White Death for whatever reason, go check it out. It's got the duck vocals, but yeah. It's goddamn. It's so good. Again, not a whole lot else to say. Just go check it out if you haven't. I'd be surprised if you haven't checked it out. So yeah. That's it for my top albums of 2017. Like I said, my list was not shorter this year because of the lack of good releases. I just didn't listen to as many releases from 2017, so yeah, it is what it is. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. Take it easy. Let me know what you think in the comments.